Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Five on the clock. And that one no good to start off the night. That one goes in. Here's Ayayi. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Magruder. Here's Ennis. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. They recover it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
That one up and powers it through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Ayayi. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Ennis, here we go. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Inside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here he goes. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on the second one. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Six to shoot. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Ayayi. His pocket. Pass to Magruder. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
It's stolen. Here's the break. No good with a layup.
great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Ennis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Ayayi, no good. Here's Parks. And he drives in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Park pulls it in. Back to Ennis. Here's Ayayi. The shot off that time. Pass to Ennis. Banked it in off the glass. Ennis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
There's the steal. The layup off target. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. The home team calls timeout. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Right side, Paul. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Blocked! And they're able to recover. Intercepted! It's Ennis on the wing. 10 points for him. Into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. First one falls for him.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
50 seconds left now in the first quarter. Out to the wing. To the wing on the left. Outside Paul. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ennis. Driving in. Off with the layup. Off target at the rim. To the middle. With 4 on the clock. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 13. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
And the basket is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. To the paint. Here's Sims. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Down low. Park pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
There's the drive. Good work there as it goes. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Ball stolen. And they're pushing it up. That one's good. Sims has gotten his second bucket.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And he's going for the lob. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
To the inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And there's the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Goes back up. That one doesn't drop.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Pass to Parks. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Nelson.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Down low. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And the visitors call time here. Here's Ennis. 12 points for him. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. No good with a layup. Oh, deflected. Here's Ayayi to the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. 7 points in the game. Paul looking over the floor. No good on the three.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
To the paint. The layup off target. Here's Magruder. Yet to see a basket. Here's Ayayi. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Here's Ennis. 12 points for him. And there's the screen. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's a three from Paul. Drills it from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Ennis. 14 points for him. Magruder, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Ayayi, no good. Here's Magruder. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Here's Ayayi. There's a screen to the middle. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the visitors call time here. There's 1:59 left to play in the half. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Jefferson. Three-pointer. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Shoots. That shot off the mark.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
.58 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Yes, it's good.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Magruder. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Ayayi. There's a screen. Lets it go from 14. The shot misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First one falls. He does not get the second one. And the visitors call time here. Here's Ennis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Ayayi, no good. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Second chance shot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 6.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
For three. Nails it from three.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Magruder. Here's Ennis. 6 on the shot clock. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And he lobs it up.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Magruder. It's rebounded by Ayayi. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Inside. Up and in on the layup.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ennis. Give him 20. Count it. Give him 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Stolen. To the middle. It's hauled in by Nelson. Down low. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And the visitors call time here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's the pick. Here's Ennis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Off the inbound pass. And the layup is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Can't nail the jumper.
Normally he drains that.
Off with the layup. All sorts of time. And he makes it. Give him 8. Outside Paul. To the inside. Misses the baby hook. Can't hit that one. And here comes the break. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 5.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Ennis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And the free throw numbers for him, 6 for 7.
And man, can we discuss the great work he's done at the line tonight? He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. To the paint. Pass to Parks. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
They set the screen. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Deflected. Left side Paul. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Parks. Hauled in by Paul. Right wing. Lets it fly. Park pulls it in.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Over to the left wing. Throws it up high. Picked it out of midair. And here's the fast break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
4 seconds left. And the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
And he's good on the second. So it's the home team now. Paul for three. The rebound by Sims. The floater. It's hauled in by Nelson. Outside Paul. The 15-footer. No good there.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The steal. And they're on the run. Yep, count it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Hauled in by Paul.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The shot. Can't connect from short range. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The home team calls timeout. Here's Jefferson. That's tipped. In transition. And he makes it on the layup. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's a Yayi. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
In transition, here they come. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Jefferson. And a miss there off the inbound. And the visitors call time here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Ennis. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Here's Ayayi. Off target from three-point range.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Poke loose. Down low. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The home team calls timeout. From deep three-point range. And it's Magruder with a rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Ennis with the bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Ayayi. Here's the 3. And it's Ennis with the rebound.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Magruder. That one's good for 2.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Fires away from way outside. Ayayi, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Ayayi. Looking to end the run. Connects from downtown. Ayayi's got 6 in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
All right, time for an injury report.
And he told me that after his initial exam, it doesn't appear to be anything major. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate, so it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ennis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. A minute 4 left in the fourth. And there's a pick to the middle. And it's blocked. Driving inside. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game. So it's the home team now. Here's Ayayi. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Pass to Ennis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. "19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 4-3. Ayayi, no good. Pass to Ennis. On the money. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, this crowd.